It's time for a Wondering Wednesday, everybody. No, it's not.
It's in Midweek Mini. I'm leaving that in the podcast.
It's in Midweek Mini.
We just went back in time. What just happened?
We just went back in time. Okay, it's time for a Midweek Mini. Okay, presented by Yahoo Travel. And we are currently on an airplane. If you are hearing this on the Wednesday that it comes out, we already recorded this, and we are headed to Albuquerque, New Mexico, everybody. Yes, that's right. You heard me. Our replacement for the Grand Cayman Islands, where the resort didn't open in time, was Albuquerque, New Mexico, because that's what you do when you can't go to Grand Cayman. You go to New Mexico.
Every person I've said that to has been like, that's
I'm sorry, what?
But honestly,
it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be epic. You sent all those pictures this morning from the resort, and I was like, this place looks incredible.
I'm also really excited about it.
For anyone that's watching the YouTube right now, my mom gave me this shirt for my birthday, and I'm obsessed with it. It says, I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list.
And it is on your list. You say that all the time.
I literally, that's why she got it for me. Because I'm like, this is on my list now. This is on my list now. I literally do say that all the time. This was for an Etsy shirt, but it was very appropriate and I love it. So
very cute. Good Christmas gift.
But you can't see it unless you watch the YouTube, so make sure you do that.
Yes, I really would love for more of y'all to be on YouTube because we're putting a lot of effort into trying to, I guess become YouTubers. I don't know.
Our YouTube is
Beef
fun.
Up the tube.
I've had people tell us that they have really enjoyed seeing our facial expressions. And also, when you listen to a podcast and you never actually come see what people look like, you have a whole person invented in your head. And then when you actually see them, it's a little wild. So I think you should all try. Hopefully not bad.
Man, was not expecting her to look like that. Yikes. We also have to remember to keep our faces on.
To come, yeah, I know. It can be tough, guys. We both have ADHD. We have the ability to zone straight out, drool coming out of the mouth and all.
All right, let's get to the Midweek Mini. We have rounded up some news from the week, and the first news, hot off the press, at least at the time of the recording, is very exciting. I love when we can bring
finally some good news.
Yes. Thank you, Atmos Cards. You have elevated your offers. We are so excited about this. The Summit card, which is the higher tier card, $395 annual fee, is now offering a 100,000 point sign-up bonus after $6,500 in spend in the first 90 days. And the Ascent card, which is the lower tier, only $95 annual fee, is $80,000 after 5K spend. And get this, in 120 days. So that's interesting. The higher roller card, you get 90 days to meet that minimum spend, but you actually have 120 days, a really long time, to meet the Ascent spend, which puts it probably in range for most anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. This is so doable for a family budget for sure. And you guys know that we find so many sweet spots through the Atmos program. I mean, there are some really, really, really good flights that you can take advantage of. I would definitely be considering this if you are low on airline flight. Like for me, I'm low on hotel stuff right now. I have quite a few points I think I can use for flights at the moment, and I have a companion pass. So even though this is very attractive to me, I know that in order to round out my strategy, hotels are really the way I need to be going. I can't be pulled into this beautiful offer, even though I want to be. But this is a super good offer for some of you for sure.
The offers also both come with a $50 flight discount code for a qualifying future flight after you open your new account. So keep that in mind. You got a discount on a flight. And then there's also with these Alaska cards, and we need to get our girl Betsy back on here to dive into Alaska again. They have a global companion pass situation that's very different than the companion pass Joanna's talking about with Southwest Airlines. It's not an ongoing as many times as you want to use it, you can use it pass, but it can still be very helpful and a great resource. So the Summit card, again, that is the higher $395 annual fee card. When you earn that sign-up bonus, you also can get a 25,000 point Global Companion Award after qualifying purchases, okay? You also get to enjoy all the premium perks, including 8 Alaska Lounge passes annually, and that card's going to give you the fastest path to elite status. If you really value having status, then the Summit card is really probably the way to go.
And then we've also got the Ascent card. This one also comes with the 50% discount code and the 80,000 point bonus. And then this has the $99 companion fare plus taxes and fees. So this is a little bit different than the companion award that the other card offers. So again, we need to get Betsy here to dig into it. We've done it before, but it was when the cards were super new on the scene. I bet she's got a developed understanding and can really help give us a tutorial in these cards. You also get a free checked bag and preferred boarding for you and up to 6 guests on the same reservation, which can be extremely valuable. So weigh the options, see if either of these are good for you guys. And now on to the next bit of news.
Okay, this is for all the Hilton fans out there, and we have been trying, guys. We have been trying to track down our good friend Amanda Exploring on Instagram to come talk Hilton because she's a Hilton queen. She has agreed to come. We just have to schedule it. She is also a nurse. Shout out to all the healthcare professionals out there. She's a night shifter, and we're day shifters, okay? So we got to line up the schedules, but we hope it's hard.
It's hard.
We hope to get her on, but Hilton has made some really big changes this week, and I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. In some ways, there's some really good things. It's actually going to be easier to get Hilton Gold and Diamond status, which sounds good and does still help you get free breakfast at Hilton hotels, which is fantastic. At the same time, they've created a whole new super elite status called Diamond Reserve, a higher tier. So that's where they're really going to give the top perks to. So I don't know. I'm curious to see if because it's easier to get gold and diamond, and it was kind of already pretty easy with the Hilton system to have those statuses, if they're going to get just too watered down. I hope not.
Definitely a fair thought. I mean, it seems to happen. The more they add things, the more they take away from other places. So the Diamond Reserve, that's going to be really for those of you who are super all in on Hilton. This is going to be great for business travelers who do one brand loyalty. It is top tier. It requires 80 nights or 40 stays and $18,000 in annual spend, which is a lot. It includes new perks like confirmable upgrade rewards, which means you lock in a suite at the time of booking, and
which is nice. It's nice.
It is.
And top tier people should get that, I feel like.
True. I agree for sure. Also, access to premium clubs. So
next level stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
The good stuff.
I mean, the stuff that we don't really need, but we all secretly want.
Stuff that we
sometimes.
will never know anything about.
We won't.
Because we are low-tier people.
Says the globalist.
I know. We didn't see that coming. That coming, but I'm only still like a fake globalist.
Whatever. You're a globalist. It counts. Okay, so the lower thresholds for gold and diamond now. Gold is now going to require 25 nights, 15 stays, or 6,000 in spend. It used to be 40 nights, 20 stays, or 7,500 in spend. And diamond now is going to require 50 nights, 25 stays, or 11,500 in spend. And it used to be 60 nights, 30 stays, or 12,000 in spend. So it's all come down a little bit. I wouldn't say it's come down in a drastic way.
No, I think gold is probably definitely come down the most. But again, you guys, you can get Hilton status just by having their credit card. So if you had the Hilton Aspire, you had diamond status, which was previously the best status that you could get. But if you had the Hilton Surpass or the business card, you had automatic gold status. You've gotten Hilton Gold status just from being a T-Mobile customer, right? There were kind of lots of ways to get the gold status. Ooh, guys, we want to tell you about another podcast because we love podcasts and you are a podcast listener too. So go check out the Trip Tales podcast by our friend Kelsey.
Trip Tales is a travel podcast where each week a real person shares their real trip from start to finish, where they stayed, what they did, what they ate, and what they would do differently next time. It's packed with practical tips and itinerary ideas, and it will either inspire your next vacation or feel like a mini getaway in the middle of your day. If you love the Wonderland on Points podcast, you will love the trip reports from Trip Tales.
Okay, back to the episode. But again,
that was back in the day.
Is worth it.
Also, anyone who's watching the YouTube can see my dog holding my hand. She likes me. She'll sit here and ask to hold hands. What she really wants is me to let her out of this room. You can't see her because she's blurry. Here she is. I'm leaving that in so our YouTube friends can go see it.
Okay, things that are not changing. Again, we've mentioned this, the food and beverage credit. So continental breakfast internationally remains, so it's a daily credit in the US, continental breakfast internationally remains the same for the gold and diamond Hilton status members. And then you also still get the 5th night free on all standard point stays of 5 nights or more. Thankfully, they're not touching that. We really love that kind of thing in an awards program. So I think overall these Hilton changes are fine. I don't think it's any like super bad news. So we're keeping it positive today.
So far, so good. I don't know. I always feel like a little sprinkle of what appears to be good news then makes me nervous that they're trying to cushion the blow of bad news.
For sure.
We'll see. Okay, last but not least, we got to dig into the changes to the Amex Platinum. We've already been seeing some changes lately. The Lulu credit, guys, we already talked about this. The Lulu credit, first, you could buy a gift card online to use your credit and kind of stack them up. Then they were like, no, we're not doing that. And it's like, fine.
Cut
okay,
that
I'll go
right
to a
out.
store. I'll go to a store and buy a Lulu credit. Well, you know what Lululemon has done now? They have decided that their gift cards only come in increments of $50. Sneaky little snakes. So that's rude. People are just buying like $75 items and returning them, and then they give you a gift card. It doesn't fit, so you take it back to the store. Like, you tried it and you didn't like it. It didn't fit. And when you take it back to the store, they give you a gift card.
I wouldn't do that too many times, guys, and I wouldn't have it linking to your account. If you have like where you put your phone number or email in so they can see that you've done it quarterly many times.
You gotta be careful. People are getting shut down left and right for loopholes right now, but that's not a loophole. You're just buying an item and then you don't like it and you return it. So I'm just saying. Anyways, the other change, Mary Ellen, you can take this one. The Saks credit's gone.
Yeah, I used to love, so I do have an Amex Platinum. I've always liked the Saks credit, but this isn't very shocking to me. Like, the news just broke that it was officially going away, but Saks was like bankrupt. I went back in January to use my credit as quickly as I could because they were announcing bankruptcy, and the website was like a ghost town. There was nothing you could even get, literally. Like, everything was out of stock. You're like shifting through, trying to sort by price so that you can find something with the credit. And so this one, to me, I'm like, okay, well, duh. I saw this one coming a mile away. Saks is unfortunately like not a thing anymore. So in July, that you have that credit technically, if you can find anything to buy on their website through the end of June. In July, they're going to replace it supposedly with a new, hopefully retail credit of some kind. So I'm going to cross my fingers. Overall, I'm happy with this news because I couldn't find anything to buy at Saks anyway. And so I'm just crossing my fingers that whatever new credit we get is going to be a really good retail credit that I can enjoy because, yeah, the Lululemon, Saks, Resi credits, like these are credits that I always use with the Amex Platinum. So I'm hoping for something good. I'm hoping that this one actually turns out to be a good thing.
Yeah, it'll be really exciting to see what they come up with. Let's just quickly go through the rest of these. Uber VIP is going away in May. Does anyone actually use that? I don't know. Centurion Lounge guest policy is changing as well. So if you have the Platinum card, make sure that you look up the details, figure out what's going to be happening, see if these changes are worth keeping it or if you're ready to do away with that annual fee and go a different route. Just kind of keep your eyeballs on everything that's happening. Last but not least, before we let you go, we're going to announce the winners for our giveaway. We did actually do a whole video drawing the winners, which was really fun. And we've got that up on our YouTube page, so you can watch that. If you're not watching on YouTube right now, you can see your name get drawn live, which is, I mean, when it wasn't live, we recorded it, you know what I mean? But it was kind of fun to do that. And so now we're gonna list our winners.
Yes. Okay. Our very grand prize, number one winner who needs to go buy a lottery ticket, I guess, because super lucky duck was Jessica R. Jessica was our first name drawn, and she wanted the Lifetime Card Pointers membership. So that's what she got. Congratulations, Jessica. Thank you so much for entering.
Next, we've got Amanda H., and she's got the $200 Halara shopping spree. And we should note, guys, oh man, do I hope people don't have the same like first name, last initial. Can you imagine if you heard it on here, but then it was different? Guys, if you are the winner, we've contacted you. Because we've got your email address, and so you will hear from us. You probably have already heard from us by the time this comes out. So I am so sorry if you have the same name and you just heard your name and got excited and then realized like you don't have an email from us. I'm so sorry.
Oh, now I'm heartbroken a little bit. Now I'm heartbroken. I'm really sorry to all the Jessica R's and Amanda H's out there who did not get an email from us. We love you too. Okay. Next person who should have already received an email from us, Candace B. got the Tobic 30-liter Colorado duffel. I am so excited for you, Candace, because this bag is so stinking cool. I know you're going to love it. You probably are going to want to go on Tobic's website and get the 60-liter size too and like a whole matching set because these bags are so cool.
Yay. And then last of our top 4 grand prizes before we go to the winners of our fun shirts is Krista S. You have won the Airplane Mode Comfort hoodie. Can't wait to see what you pick. Guys, now on to our shirt winners.
Yes, we also have 2 t-shirts we're giving away to Artie K and Amy S. You guys have been contacted. Thank you guys for entering this giveaway. And more importantly, thank you to everyone who is listening to this podcast. We really appreciate you. We are hoping to figure out more and more ways to get involved with you guys. We are actively planning for next spring, possibly a Wonderland on Points meetup of some kind. We will certainly send out details once things get finalized, but we would just love to meet you guys in person. We love connecting with you on Instagram, Facebook, all the places. Thank you so, so much for enjoying this podcast.
Yeah, we just appreciate you guys for being here. It means the world to us. Thank you for giving back by using any of the codes for any of these products that you find in the show notes. It really does help support us because we do all of this for free, and that's how you guys can give back to us. It really, really makes our hearts very happy. It means a lot to us, and we will see you here next time.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. We hope you learned something new and feel inspired to plan your next trip.
Remember, we're travelers sharing our experiences, not financial advisors, so always do your own research and make informed decisions.
If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow so you never miss a Points and Miles tip.
We'll see you next time on Wonderland on Points.